Okay. So, our lesson for today is the adverb of time in future tense. We are still in the future tense, okay? The adverb of place and its cases. There is actually four cases. I think three cases, okay? But today we will only tackle about the case number one. Okay, we will also tackle the Philippine flag, the meaning of the red, the blue, and the sun and the stars. Okay, we will also tackle the first and the current president in the Philippines, the national boxer, and the different kinds of view in Tagalog together with the possessive pronoun. Okay. So
Okay.
before we start, let's just have a recap. Okay, so do you remember the future tense of bili?
Bibili.
Bibili, tama. So when it comes to adverb of time in future tense, there are actually three. Do you remember them?
Bukas.
Yeah.
Susunod na Lunes. Susunod na Linggo.
Okay, the other one, the later. Do you remember later?
Mamaya.
Mamaya, tama. Here, bukas o tomorrow. Okay, mamaya, later. Okay, and if you are saying the susunod na linggo, you just have to add the preposition sa. Pakibasa?
Sa.
Sa. Okay. Talks about time and place. Okay? That's for example, sa susunod na linggo. It means next week. Sa susunod na Lunes. Okay, so let's just have a recap. What is Tuesday? Susunod na Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Martes.
Tama. About Wednesday. What about Wednesday?
Miércoles.
Tama. Thursday.
Jueves.
Tama. Friday.
Viernes.
Tama. What about Saturday?
Sábado.
Tama. And the last
Linggo.
one, linggo. Okay. So let's just formulate some words. Okay. The pronoun here is the person that we are talking here is we will tackle this later. Okay, the Rizal, Duterte, and Emilio. Okay, so I just changed the pronoun. Okay, so please translate this for me. Rizal will buy a pepper tomorrow.
Si Rizal. Okay. Bibili si Rizal ng paminda bukas.
Tama. There's no grammatical error again. Very good. Okay, the next one. Duterte is going to buy fish sauce later.
Bibili si Duterte ng patis mamaya.
Tama. Okay, next one. Emilio is going to buy canned goods next Monday.
Bibili si Emilio ng darata, mana darata sa susunod na Lunes.
Galing. This is actually long, mahaba. But you get it right. There's no grammatical error here. Bibili si Emilio ng mga delata sa susunod na linggo. You are correct using mga because canned goods is on plural term. Okay, do you have any question here?
No.
Okay, so let's go to the next slide. The adjectives. Okay, do you remember the adjectives? The strong, the tall, and the hardworking?
I guess.
Okay, so first we will tackle about strong. Pakibasa?
Malakas.
Malakas. It means malakas, strong. Okay, the next one. Pakibasa?
Matangkad.
Okay, I just want to correct the previous what I've said on the previous lesson because I said that matangkad is malaki. But malaki is actually big and it's different from tall. Okay, this is actually wrong. I'm wrong here. Okay, but the actual term for tall is matangkad. Pakibasa uli.
Matangkad.
Okay, tama, matangkad. Malaki is big. Okay. Next one. Pakibasa.
Masipag.
Masipag. Okay, tama. So let's formulate some sentences. So before we formulate some sentences, I just want to introduce you the formulation, okay? The adjective first, the matangkad, malakas, and masipag. And you just add article C if you are talking to a person, the subject, plus the preposition sa and the place. So here you will choose malakas in the adjective in orange color, name in green color, and blue in the place color. Okay, so let's formulate some sentences. Just four sentences.
Malakas si Rizal sa opisina.
Tama. Okay, maybe Rizal is um uh a co-worker of engineer. I think he is strong. Okay, next one. Next example. Hello.
Yeah, I need time to think.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the thing is that because I don't know the person's. I mean, I don't want to say something about the person which is not true.
Okay,
For example, I don't think Duterte is tall,
okay,
so I'm not use matangkat with
okay,
uh with Duterte. Yeah, I need something to be more realistic.
okay. Do you want to?
Otherwise, putting all three things together and then it was just not it was just like not really having a
o-
meaning in it.
Okay, so let's just use pronoun again. Okay, I will type siya. Okay, ikaw and ako. Okay, so these are the one you are using. Siya, ikaw, and ako. The pronoun. Okay, so let's formulate.
Masipag ikaw sa bahay.
Tama, masipag ikaw sa bahay. Do you know the English of it? Do you know the context here?
I don't know
Okay.
because
It
I remember masipag.
okay, because masipag is hardworking. Maybe he clean the bathroom. Yeah, because he is masipag. He is hardworking. Okay, next sentence. We will tackle that. Don't worry.
Matangkat matangkat siya sa Pilipinas.
Okay. Can you add some degree of adjectives? The superlative. Do you remember the superlative?
Okay, pinakat.
Tama. Pinakamatangkad siya sa Pilipinas. Do you know the context here?
Yeah, he's the tallest in the Philippines.
Okay, tama. So next
Yeah, I
one.
think we need some pictures. We need pictures to do this properly.
Okay, okay. This is
Yeah.
actually the picture, the matangkad, the tall one.
Uh, yeah. Otherwise, I'm just like randomly making sentences.
Okay. So the last one. I think mabait. Mabait. Do you
Okay.
know mabait?
Mapayit ako sa opisina.
Tama. Do you know the context here?
I'm nice in the office.
Tama, magaling. So let's go. I think we tackle about this national fruit, vegetables, animal, and hero. So may I ask, do you access the Quizlet, or
Yeah.
are you the one who changed it?
Yeah, I made a copy of it and
Yeah.
I changed it.
I'm sorry
Okay.
because I don't know what happened. It cannot change on me. But the good thing is I prepared a new set. I think I sent the link to you. The national fruit, vegetable, animal, and hero,
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
vegetable is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember this one? The green one?
Pambansa, Brutus.
Pambansang prutas. Okay, this one.
Pambansa, gulay.
Tama. This one.
Pambansa, hayop.
Okay. Last.
Pambansan, uh, penyanyi.
Tama. Okay, so this one I want you to fill in the blanks, and after filling the blanks, you will answer it. Okay. Do you want some example?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
just said it.
Okay. So let's fill in the blanks.
Pambansan, Brutus, mango.
Tama. But in Tagalog, what is mango?
Manga.
Tama. Mangga. Next one. Okay. This one.
Just Pambansan, gulay.
Okay. What is pambansang gulay?
Morning guy. I don't
Moringa.
remember.
Tama. In English. But in Tagalog,
I don't remember.
malunggay. Can you say it for me again?
Manungay.
Tama. Malunggay. Pambansang gulay. It rhymes, right? Okay. Next. This one.
Pambansan, hayop.
Okay. Sagot. What?
Kalabaw.
Kalabaw. Magaling. Kalabaw. Last one.
Pambansan, bayani.
Okay.
Rizal. Si
Rizal.
Rizal.
Si Rizal. Tama. Si Rizal. Okay. So the next one, we tackle about the WH question. Do you remember the 5 of them?
Alright. Sino, saan, bakit, kailan. Yeah, if you give me the English, then I will
What?
remember.
What is what? What in English?
Okay, I know.
Tama. Here. Why? Bakit? When? Kailan? Who? Sino? What? Ano? And where? Saan? Okay. So let's make our own question and answer them. So before we start, before you make your own question, remember to use the WH questions, okay? The one that we tackle, this one. Bakit? Kailan? Sino? Ano? At saka saan? So we will you will use that, okay, in making your own question. Just for example, ano ang pambansang gulay? And then you will answer it here.
Okay.
And remember to use the article ang, ah. Ang. Ang pangbansang gulay ay, okay. So let's start.
Uh, ano ang pambansang hayop? Kalabaw.
Tama. Oops, remember to use article ang.
Ang kalabaw.
Ang kalabaw. Tama. Next question, please.
Sino ang pambansang hayop? Si Rizal.
Si Rizal.
Wait, not hayop. Bayani.
Bayani. Tama. Si Rizal. Okay, so let's correct this one. Okay. Next question, please.
Okay. Ano ang pambansang kulay? Ang malunggay.
Tama. Ang malunggay. Last one.
Ano ang pambansang prutas? Ang manga.
Tama. Ang mangga. Okay, so do you have any question here? Let me just screenshot this and I will send this to you. So do you have any question?
Nice.
Again?
No, keep going, please.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is The adverb of place, this is new. Okay. I think I believe there are three cases. Okay. The first case is the adding none. Okay. The case number two is without adding none and interchanging of R and D. But today we will only focus on the case number one. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, what are these three cases about?
Adverb of place.
Okay.
Okay, adverb of place. Do you know any adverb of place in Tagalog?
Uh, no.
Okay, so let's tackle. So the case number one, okay, is using none. Okay, it can be used when someone is asking. Okay, so let's have some example. Just for example, pakibasa.
Andito.
Okay, do you notice the none? Actually, it is only dito. But case number one says that we will use the none. Okay, we will use none. It means right here. As
Okay.
I've said earlier in the chat, I said, nandito na po ako. It means right here.
Okay.
Okay, nandito. Next one. Okay,
Yan.
pakibasa. Nandiyan. Tama. Notice the none. Use of none. It means right here. Right here. Right. Either right there. It means you are pointing to something far from you. Right there. Nandyan. Okay? But Filipino, do you know in Filipino culture, if we ask some place or thing, just for example, where's my pen? We will use some gestures like this one. Look at me. We will use our lips. Nandyan, right there. We will use our lips to, say that the one that you are looking for is right there. Okay, that's the one of the culture of Filipino. Okay,
Okay.
the next one, please pakibasa.
Nandoon.
It means over there. Okay, over there. Okay, so let's have some example. So let's formulate some question. I will give some example first. For example, I will translate this. I will put this into English first. For example, where is the vegetable? Because case number one is can be used when someone is asking, right? Okay. So Frank, where is the vegetable? And you will say, the vegetable is right here. What is right here again?
Nandiyan.
Nandiyan is right there. It means the thing that you are referring is far away from you. Right here is
Nandito.
nandito. Tama. So okay, so let's translate this where is the vegetable. Do you know where, right? The WH question.
Nasaan
Tama.
ang gulay?
Tama. There's no grammatical error. It is what it is. Okay, the next one. The vegetable is right here.
Nandito ang gulay.
Tama. But what if the vegetables is right here? The vegetables. There's an S.
Ah.
What will you add?
Nandito ang mga gulay.
Tama. Mga gulay. Next one. Okay. The fruits are right here. What if someone is ask where is the fruits? Can you translate this for me in Tagalog? Where is the fruits? Where are the fruits? I mean are. Are. It is plural. Okay.
Nasaan ang mga prutas?
Tama. The next one, the fruits are right there. It means far from you.
Nan nandoon ang mga prutas.
Okay. Nandoon is actually over there. Over there. It means far, far from you. But If something is only far from you, it is nandyan. Right there. Nandyan. Nandyan ang mga prutas. Okay? But Filipino will actually say, "Hmm, hmm." They will gesture, give some gesture. Okay. So, don't worry, we will tackle this, okay? The nandito, nandyan, and nandoon in our next lesson, so you don't have to worry. We will practice this one, okay? And I think you will ace this one. Okay, next one. What if someone asks, where is the soap? Do you remember the word soap in Tagalog?
Nasaan ang sapin?
Nasaan ang sabon? Soap is sabon. Pakibasa uli.
Sapon.
Sabon. Okay. The soap is over there. Over there. Far, far from you.
Nandoon
Tama.
ang sapon.
Tama. Nandoon ang sabon. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's continue.
So let's continue. As I've said earlier, we are in Philippine flag, current president, first president, and the national boxer. Okay. So do you know one of them before we start? The current president.
Uh, well, depends on what we mean by knowing.
Do you know the names?
I mean, yeah, I know the names.
Okay. Okay, so let's tackle first the meaning of colors in the Philippines. So I believe I send you the words to familiarize with. Are you familiarized with the color?
Yeah, I just need more time because if you, I mean, if you send it like 2:30
Yeah,
a.m.
I'm so sorry because I sent it late because I actually this week is the start of our school, so but I will in our next lesson after this I will send right after the words to familiarize with. I'm so sorry with that.
Yeah,
It
I know
is
you're
late.
good.
Okay, okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's begin. This is the blue is actually
Okay,
pakibasa
azul,
azul. The red one is
pula,
by the way this one in Spanish is azul also, but S is letter
yeah,
Z, azul. Okay. How about this one? The yellow,
dila,
dilaw, and last one is
pula,
this one. Pakibasa?
puti.
Puti. Okay. Before we start, do you know the meaning of this one? The star? Do you know the what is symbolized?
Okay, let me think about it. So if there are stars and a sun, I guess maybe the people.
Okay, so let's know if there are it is the people, okay? First one we will tackle about the azul, okay? Um Actually blue is symbolizes peace, truth and justice. Okay. The next one is pula. Pakibasa?
Okay, pula.
Pula. It means patriotism and valor. I think, do you know patriotism, right?
Yeah,
Okay, patriotism is the love for or devotion to one's country. And valor is the great courage, okay? The great courage in the face of danger. Just for example, especially if you are in the battle, Filipinos back then experienced so much blood, okay? In the, in the field. Okay, so let's get to know them. The next color is pakibasa.
puti.
Puti. It means liberty, fraternity, and equality. Do you know the meaning of liberty?
Well, that is a difficult word.
Oh,
It is more like freedom, but not
oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay, the fraternity. Are you familiar with fraternity?
Like brothers
Okay, brothers. Okay. Fraternity is actually the group of people sharing a common interest. Okay, and
sharing. I'm sorry.
sharing common interest. Common
Okay,
interest. Okay. So the next one is right here. Pakibasa.
Sinat ng araw.
Okay, sinag means race. This one. The race is actually eight, and it symbolizes the eight provinces which anti-Spanish revolt had begun. So this provinces starts the revolution in the Philippines. So this place is the one who fought against Spanish. You don't have to remember all of them, okay, and familiarize with them. We just have to, go through with them. Okay, pakibasa this one.
Manila.
Manila, you know this Manila, right? The capital of the Philippines, Luzon.
Yeah.
Okay, Cavite. I'm here, Cavite. Cavite. And I'm also in Manila sometimes. Bulacan, pakibasa.
Pampanga.
Okay. Next,
Tala.
next,
Angas.
next,
Una.
and
Nova.
Esiha.
Esicha.
Okay, Isiha. Ha, ha, Esiha.
Siha.
Okay, so you don't have to remember all of them because it's so many. Okay, so it is it means the eight provinces that fought, okay, during the Spanish colonization. The eighth race. Okay, the next one, the stars. You said that these are the people, but actually this is the three major island. Do you remember the three major island?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
Luzon. Visayas. Mindanao.
Tama. Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. So the three star is not the people, but the major island in the Philippines where the people lives. Okay? So, do you have any question here? The between.
Una.
Okay. So here in the Philippines, I think the most respectable thing that happened during the Spanish colonization is the flag because it symbolizes how hardworking, masipag, and mabait ang mga Pilipino because they fought for their freedom in the colonization. But if you interchange the red color, but if you will change it into color red here and blue, it means war in the Philippines. Okay,
Okay.
so be careful with that because if someone notice that your flag is red on the top and blue at the bottom, it means war. It means you are starting a war. Okay, so be careful with that. Actually, there is actually Republic Act. There is a law, and that law is the Republic Act number 8491. Okay, you don't have to memorize this one. Let's go through with it. RA number 8491 is actually pakibasa.
Flag and heraldic code of the Philippines.
Okay, it means that if you interchange this blue and red one, if you are starting a war. Okay, so if you did that, Republic Act number 8491 will chase you. So be careful. And also, on our next lesson, we will tackle the Philippine National Anthem. Do you want to know the Philippine National Anthem? It is actually long. Okay,
Maybe
so
next time.
okay, next lesson we will tackle that. Don't worry. So again, what does it mean if you interchange the red into blue?
Yeah, it's a battle.
Okay.
I think
So
it's a good place to introduce the word battle in in Tagalog.
again, what's that? Paro?
Uh, some words we can use in the Philippines. I mean, in Tagalog
Mm,
to make the lesson like more chances
learn.
to have learning vocabulary.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I will add that. I will change this into Tagalog. Okay, so let's match the following colors. Okay? Okay, so dilaw.
Okay. That's yellow.
Okay, which do you think? This one, yellow. Pula.
Red.
Okay. Puti.
White.
And the last one, pakibasa.
Asoy.
What's that?
Blue.
The blue one. Okay, do you have any question in the color?
No, no.
Okay. So we are done in the national flag. Okay. Let's go with the press. Can you read this for me?
Presidente ng Pilipinas.
Okay. Do you notice the preposition ng? It comes after before the proper noun. Nang.
Okay.
Okay. So this is. Do you know this one? Do you remember this one? Are you familiar with this one?
Si Duterte.
Right. Tama. President Duterte. Okay. Actually, there is so many debate in you know, in electing him because Duterte is actually very very has a stone heart because he is against drugs. Against drug.
Okay.
He is against drugs. He doesn't like drugs, so um he punished someone who uses overused drugs. Okay? So his
Okay.
nickname is Digong. Pakibasa?
Digong.
O Rodi. Or Rodi comes from Duterte. Rodi. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, he is the 16th and current president of the Philippines, and I believe next year is his last term. Next year, 2022, last term. Next year is his last term in presidency. Okay. So, how many years of presidency here in the Philippines? May I ask, there in US, how many years does the president reign?
4 years.
4 years. But they are actually eligible to run again, right? As the president.
One more term.
Okay, one more term. Here in the Philippines, each term consists of 6 years. 6 long years. Okay, 6 long years. So he may only serve for only one term and ineligible for re-election. So I think if Duterte decided to, run for the position, so the available position for him is the vice president only because he doesn't have the capability to be the president again. That's the rule here in the Philippines. So if you run the position of president and you win, okay, after that you don't have any access for on being president again. Okay? So let's get this one. The first president in the Philippines. Do you know this one? The
I,
first one. Are you familiar with him?
I never know him.
Okay, this is Emilio Aguinaldo. He is the first president that fought Spain colonization, okay? And he is the youngest president of the Philippines. May I ask, do you see any Philippine coins or money? Do you ever have had a chance to look at
Oh
the
yeah.
Philippine coins? Okay. He's actually in the coins. His face. He's in the 5 peso bill. 5 pesos Philippine coin. So let's see. There he is. This is Emilio Aguinaldo in a 5 peso
Uh,
coin. Okay. So, the next one is, pakibasa.
Obansan. Boxing arrow.
Okay, boxingero means boxer. Okay, do you know him? Are you familiar with him?
Yeah.
Okay, he is Manny Pacquiao. Actually, he will run in the next election as a president. And there's actually a debate there because in the Senate, okay, um all the senator are questioning him on his attendance. He's currently senator attendance in the Senate because he is always absent. But he wants to run in the president. Okay, that's the debate there. He wants to run as the president, but he is always absent. Ironic, right? Okay, so he is the greatest professional boxer of all time. I think he does have many belt in the boxing history.